Genesis 29 and 15. Because Jacob, he really liked Rachel. Go ahead and pick it up at verse 15, 29 and 15. Go ahead.
And Laban said unto Jacob, because thou art my brother, shouldest thou therefore save me for naught? Tell me, what shall thy wages be?
Because, Jacob, he went there like a brother. Hey, man, I work for you. He said, well, you ain't going to work for me for nothing. What your wages going to be? Go ahead and read.
And Laban had 2 daughters. The name of the elder was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. Leah was tender-eyed, but Rachel was beautiful and well-favored.
So what Jacob did, like any typical Jacob would, he seen the women. I want her. I tell you, this is what I do. Give me her. Go ahead and read.
And Jacob loved Rachel and said, I will serve thee 7 years for Rachel, thy younger daughter.
He said, I'm going to serve you 7 years, man. 7 years. Now, 7 years is a long time to some people. But to this guy, it was nothing. Go ahead and read.
And Laban said, it is better that I give her to thee than that I should give her to another man. Abide with me.
Go ahead.
And Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed unto him but a few days for the love he had to her.
So he must have really loved this woman. 7 years being a few days. Man, that was some real deep love. Go ahead and read.
And Jacob said unto Laban, give me my wife, for my days are fulfilled, that I may go in unto her.
He said, now, all right, now give me my wife now. We done made the agreement she going to be my wife. Now give it to me so I can go, so I can lay with her. Go ahead and read.
And Laban gathered together all the men of the palace, of the place, and made a feast.
So you know how Israel is. They always want to throw a party. Let's set it out. Go ahead and read.
And it came to pass in the evening that he took Leah his daughter and brought her to him, and he went in unto her.
So the pops got Jacob real bubbly, and he said, yeah, she in there waiting for you, man. So Jacob went head first. It was a done deal. He had been waiting 7 years. He was impatient. Go ahead and read.
And Laban gave unto his daughter Leah Zilpah his maid for an handmaid.
Go ahead.
And it came to pass that in the morning, behold, it was Leah. And he said to Laban, what is this thou hast done unto me? Did not I serve with thee for Rachel? Wherefore then hast thou beguiled me?
Jacob said, man, what you done to me, man? First you get me lit last night. Then you bring your older daughter in here. Didn't I serve you for your younger daughter? Go ahead and read.
And Laban said, it must not be so done in our country to give the younger before the firstborn.
He said, that don't happen here. We give away the firstborn first, and then the secondborn. Go ahead and read.
Fulfill her week, and we will give thee this also for the service which thou hast served with me yet 7 other years.
Go ahead.
And Jacob did so, and fulfilled her week. And he gave him Rachel, his daughter, the wife also.
So he gave him both his daughters. So let me make this clear, brothers, because brothers read this.
Yeah.
Brother, see, you could have 2 wives. No, sisters and brothers. You have to keep the law of the land. And everything in this land is set up that you only got 1 wife. Okay, so let me make that clear. 1 wife. And I don't see why a brother could take 2. Could you imagine having 2 wives? Man, shoot, you'd be able to shot yourself with cyanide, man. But so when did she become his wife? When he laid with her. But you must have your mind made up that this is the woman you're going to be with. Because you just can't go lay down with any person. It'd have to be an agreement that y'all have made. And how I know that is, the Lord got it written here in 1 Corinthians. Let's go to 1 Corinthians, the 6th chapter. Because if you call yourself just laying with him, all you doing is committing fornication. 1 Corinthians 6, and we're going to pick it up at verse 15. 1 Corinthians 6 and 15. 1 Corinthians 6 and 15. When you get there, brother, go ahead and read.
Know ye not that your bodies are the members of Christ?
Don't y'all know that y'all belong to Christ? You're a member of Christ? Go ahead and read.
Shall I then take the members of Christ and make them the members of an harlot?
Now, why would a servant of God mingle with a harlot? Or why would a woman, being a servant of God, mingle with a man outside the word of God? Why would she or he do that? Go ahead and read.
God forbid.
God forbid.
What? Know ye not that he which is joined to an harlot is one body?
Because when you join yourself together, you become one body. So you supposed, when you plan on laying down with an individual, you supposed to have in your mind that, hey, you're going to be mine and I'm going to be yours. So you wouldn't join yourself to a harlot, would you? No. Go ahead and read.
For two, saith he, shall be one flesh.
Go ahead.
But he that is joined unto the Lord is one spirit.
Because y'all supposed to be one spirit. That is why y'all should know each other spiritually before you get together physically. You going to serve the God I serve? All right, we all good. Well, let's go hang out a little bit. Let's see, are we compatible? Let's see, can we love one another before we make the big jump? Okay. Go ahead and read.
Flee fornication.
See, they flee fornication. Because that is what you're doing if you're just laying down with somebody. You fornicate. Go ahead and read.
Every sin that a man doeth is without the body.
You know all that sins you do, all the other sins they are done without the body. Right. But you know what you do when you fornicate? Go ahead and read.
But he that committeth fornication sinneth against his own body.
You sin against your own body. That is what you do. When you commit fornication, you sinning against your own body. Let's go a little further. Let's go to, because this is the kind of woman, brothers, that you want right here. Let's go check out the women you should want, brother. Don't deal with no harlot. You're a man of God. Why you going to deal with a harlot? Proverbs 31. Proverbs 31. Proverbs 31. 31. Proverbs 31, and we're going to pick it up at verse 10. Proverbs 31 and verse 10. Let's go ahead, brother. Read.
Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies.
Because a virtuous woman, she is priceless. You understand? You, brother, find a virtuous woman, she is priceless. And this is what sisters y'all should try to be, a virtuous woman. Because a virtuous woman is a sister with high morals. High morals. Go ahead and read.
The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil.
And the brother ain't got to worry about it. She can go, well, where you going? You don't have to ask her where you going on. All she got to do, I'll be back, honey. Okay, go ahead. Do what you're going to do. I ain't worried about it. But when you got a virtuous woman, you don't worry about those things. Go ahead and read.
She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life.
She is going to be a helpmeet, a help that is good, right? Yes. Go ahead and read.
She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands.
And always busy. Not a busybody in everybody else's business. She's always busy taking care of that home. Go ahead and read.
She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar.
And she will go out to the deepest ends to go get food. You know, she catch a sail, she'll go out there and get it. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and read.
She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens.
And I know the old hats, they can relate to this, because we know when we was growing up, our parents was up always early. It'd be dark time. They getting breakfast ready. Man, what is going on? Is it dinner time? Did I sleep through the whole day? No, it's breakfast time. The sun hadn't went up. Right. But that's how the women of old used to do. Yeah. Skip on down to verse 23 and read, brother.
Her husband is known in the gates.
And he is known. Because everybody want to know who she with. Is she single? No, that's her husband right there. And then all the brothers who ain't married come and asking you, do she got any sisters? Because they want to get what you got. Go ahead and read.
When he sitteth among the elders of the land, she maketh fine linen, and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchant. Strength and honor are her clothing.
And you see that strength and honor is her clothing. Go ahead and read.
And she shall rejoice in time to come.